Meghan Markle and Victoria Beckham are no longer on speaking terms. On face value, Meghan Markle and Victoria Beckham have a lot in common. They and their equally famous husbands, Prince Harry and English soccer star, David Beckham, clearly thought so too, and the foursome were once close. The Beckhams attended the Sussexes' wedding in 2018. But things have changed, and recent reports say the two couples are no longer on speaking terms. Further, there is no intention to reconcile, with royal commentator Ingrid Seward saying Victoria is too busy to patch things up. She's got a business. She's got a very successful husband, she told Fabulous. She's got houses all over the place. She's got children. I don't think she probably has any time to think about it, really. The current problem seems to be the two competing Netflix series that both women are involved in. Victoria is gearing up for the House of VB, a documentary series which will follow her as she juggles her fashion brand and beauty business while being a mom, wife and friend in a global spotlight. Meghan is thought to be furious over Victoria's show, as she's also set to launch a cooking series on the streaming platform in 2025 tied to her American Riviera Orchard lifestyle brand. She is yet to give a release date. Ingrid said the fact that Victoria beat her to the punch with the announcement would have irked Meghan. She'd have to be magnanimous about it deep down inside. She might be annoyed, but she cannot show it, and you know she's enough of an actress to know that she can't possibly show it, she said. Other commentators have weighed in on the spat, saying that the real issue at play is one of jealousy. Ultimately, I believe it was envy that caused the fallout, royal expert Kinsey Schofield told Fox News Digital. We certainly have examples of claims that Meghan accusing Victoria of leaking stories to the press when it was actually a salon receptionist with a pair of loose lips, but I think it all boils down to jealousy today. The problem for Meghan, royal reporters believe, is that her star is falling while Victoria's is ever on the up. Victoria Beckham is the antithesis of Meghan Markle, Schofield said. Victoria is creative, forward-thinking, hard-working, she executes, she hustles in silence. Victoria pursues advice from people she considers smarter than she is, and she implements it. She went on to claim that David and Victoria signed a deal with Netflix to strategically control the narrative and continue to develop a sellable brand. More than half of the projects Meghan announced this year haven't come to fruition, she continued. When Meghan does manage to create something, people are critical because they have lost faith in the Harry and Meghan brand due to their negativity. Cracks in the Beckhams and Sussexes' relationship have been on display over the last few years. The Duke of Sussex allegedly called David, 49, to accuse him and his wife Victoria, 50, of leaking stories, leaving David furious. It was reported that David was also snubbed by Harry after flying for 22 hours from London to Sydney at the royals' request, for the 2018 Invictus Games. And then, more recently, there was the lack of invite to David's son, Brooklyn's wedding in 2022. Instead, the Beckhams invited Prince William and Kate. At the time, a source said, David's attachment and history go back with William and Kate, and they have a very strong relationship, and they were their choice of wedding guests. It was always about them. It was never about Meghan and Harry. Actually, though, commentators believe the Beckhams have been keen to distance themselves from the Sussexes for some time. The Beckhams run in a circle of A-list friends, British broadcaster and photographer Helena Chard told Fox News Digital. They certainly don't need the unhelpful negative drama that surrounds the Sussexes in their life. I don't believe there will be a reconciliation anytime soon, she added.